Is he worried he cannot write enough names? Yo, what is up? How's it going? I'm Frank and welcome to Death Note. So here we are, episode 2 of a pretty damn good show so far, from what I can say. The dude, alive, has gotten a Death Note from the god of death, Ryuk, who whenever I see, I cannot stop thinking about Willem Dafoe. God damn it. But yeah, they pretty much realized at the end there, well, Ryuk, I think, realized he picked the right person this time around, because Light, apparently, is a fucking psychopath. So, that was heavily unexpected, and I'm super wondering how that is gonna evolve in this episode. So, enough blabbering, without much further ado, let's jump right into Death Note Episode 2. Straight to the intro. I'm kinda trying to refrain from watching these much, at least at the start, because as we know from Attack on Titan, there's a lot of spoilers every single fucking time. They cannot help themselves and put just a massive load of spoilers into the openings. So before I spoil myself, I'm just not really gonna watch it much. I think that's a good idea, no? What do you think? Also, I've seen a little bit of a comparison between the sub and the dub on YouTube of the first episode only, and man, I really like the dub a bit more, I gotta say. I like the dub a bit more, and I don't know, it just shows a little bit of an age in the original, I feel like. By no means is it bad, it's just the dub is really good.
The human whose name is written in this notebook shall die.
Yup. He saved her. He's a good human being, even though he killed, like, an essay worth of people by now.
That there's someone out there passing righteous judgment on the wicked. And I will become the god of this new world.
Yes, confrontation with Ryuk.
He found himself overwhelmed with happiness and satisfaction.
So what happened with your dad after that?
All right then, Yagami.
Mm-hmm.
How old are they supposed to
this
be?
line for us.
Sure.
Light
Having
Yagami?
finally made his dream a reality, he was overwhelmed, both by the magnitude of his achievement and by the joy and happiness that it brought him.
That was very well done. But I'm not surprised, of course. Absolutely flawless. Very good.
Yeah, so also he apparently is a bit of a nerd.
Well then, we'll leave it at that for today.
In the best sense possible. What the fuck is he doing there?
I thought it'd never end.
So he's just present now?
Every day. It's so boring here. Hey,
Dude.
where are you going? Hey, Light, are you listening to me?
Unlike you, people can still hear me when I talk out loud.
Well, aren't you boring?
Hey, what's up, Light?
To be fair, even if they could see him, they would just think, one of the golf kids, again,
Hang out in your room as usual.
messing around with his wardrobe.
Of course I have something to do. Yes, something very important.
Like what? Kill more people? Fuck, Light. He's just chilling.
Hey, Light. I'm talking to you.
What
Does
is
he
it?
ever blink?
I can't afford to waste any time. I have a very small window to write names in this notebook. I only have from when I get home from school until I go to bed. I still need to sleep so I can maintain my average and stay at the top of my class. Obviously, I can't be sleeping in class. Plus, there's all the studying at home and at cram school. I can't let myself get too tired. It'll start to affect my health and my mental performance.
Is he worried he cannot write enough names?
Hey, Light, what's going on? Why is your door locked?
It's Sayu. What is it?
Sayu?
We're doing
Sister?
quadratic equations in math. Sorry to interrupt. I know you're studying right now. But I'm like the only person in my class who doesn't get this stuff. Thanks so much.
No problem.
Don't go
I'd
near...
be careful if I were you. If anyone else touches that notebook you've got hidden in the drawer right now, they'll be able to see me too.
He waits till now to mention that important detail? Damn Shinigami.
What's wrong? Are you all right?
That's fucked.
It's nothing. So, what exactly don't you understand?
Wow.
Every single one of them involved a heart attack.
Tiny detail, huh?
Criminals who
Missed.
are either being held in prison or who are wanted by police for outstanding crimes. And I think it's safe to say there are other criminals whose deaths are unaccounted for.
In which case, the death toll could be well over 100.
Only. That looked like way more people.
Why should it matter whether it's a criminal or someone innocent? Last time I checked, murder was still murder.
It's still too early to consider.
It's heart attacks.
How did all these people have heart attacks at the exact same time? That's not coincidence, it's murder!
Did they introduce McDonald's by any chance recently?
I'm sure I'm not alone in suspecting the FBI or CIA.
I dare you to say that again! Now, this is not the time to be joking around.
This is like Ewan.
Confirm that these are indeed homicides and not coincidences.
How? Autopsy results show that in all of these cases, the victims died of a sudden heart attack.
Heart attack, nothing more.
Looks as if we'll have no choice but to bring in L.
L.
Chief,
I can't believe he's talking
L
about L.
He's managed to solve every case he's ever taken on. And he's tackled some of the greatest mysteries this world has ever known. He hides in the shadows, but he's the best of the best.
So there is a chance.
L is already on the move.
God?
Who's that?
That man's the only known person who can contact L. Nobody knows his true identity either.
What the fuck does that even mean?
Silent.
So there's only one link?
Greetings to all of you at the ICPO.
L is not human. 100%.
You told me that anyone who touches the Death Note will be able to see you. I can't afford to carry something this dangerous with me anymore.
Imagine he just starts writing in it in school, in a class.
I don't want to think about it, but if I make one mistake, I might end up killing my own family.
Wait, how? You would kill him if he would write their names down, which maybe he feels like he needs to do if they see him? Ryuk? What the fuck?
What is all this based on?
Why Japan?
The light is in Japan, but this is Yuan, right?
Proof of that after I directly confront the culprit.
Okay.
That was easier to make than I thought it'd be.
Huh? Does that mean you were able to hide the notebook?
Yeah. I hid it right here in this drawer.
But it doesn't seem to be particularly well hidden. You left the key in the lock.
That's the whole point. I intentionally left the key in the most noticeable place I could think of.
Isn't that just a regular diary?
That's what it is. I'm guessing that once most people find the diary inside my desk, that'll probably satisfy their curiosity. But the real key is this. If you look closely, you'll find that there's a small hole underneath the drawer. Then you just insert this.
Ah, a fake bottom. The diary will distract most people, so I doubt.
Or the mom starts vacuuming the room, opens the drawer. She's like, oh, some dirt. Might as well. Vacuums the fucking top. What the fuck is that? Death Note? Whoa! Ryuk!
Preventing the flow of electricity around this circuit. When the fake base of the drawer is put back, this piece of rubber also prevents the flow of electricity. However, if someone were to try and force the bottom of the drawer open, the circuit would connect, and that would ignite the gasoline contained in this thin plastic casing, instantly setting the notebook on fire.
Okay, never mind, whatever I just said. Oh, dude, this guy is smart.
If I'm ever questioned, I'll just say that I was hiding the real diary because I didn't want anyone to see it. It sounds like a pretty believable excuse.
And now he says,
it
it's
is
not
my diary
distractible.
after all. Risky? You say the strangest things sometimes, Ryuk. This whole thing has been a risk since the very beginning, from the moment I obtained the Death Note.
He's not saying something. Like, if the notebook is destroyed, you die, or some shit like that. He is missing something in his speech, Ryuk. Something he's not saying. But yeah, whatever I said about the vacuum, I guess that... Never mind.
When the fake base of the drawer is put back, this piece of rubber also prevents the flow
Okay,
of
so it's just a trap.
However,
yeah. Damn, man, damn. Light is hella smart. If the cause of death is written within 40 seconds of writing the person's name, it will happen. If the cause of death is not specified, the person will simply die of a heart attack. Death Note, how to use it. After writing the cause of death, details of the death should be written in the next 6 minutes and 40 seconds. Why? Wait, 40, 120, 2 minutes, that's 3, times 3, that's 9, times 10. 6 minutes, 40 seconds is just 40 seconds times 10. So it does have some sort of a meaning. Or does it?
Last night in the West Tokyo Penitentiary, Naoki Kurotsukayama is reported to have died of a sudden heart attack at the age of 32. This is just the most recent death in a steadily growing number of cases.
These people gotta be worried about the heart attack epidemic.
I wonder who's gonna be killed next.
Kira, kill everyone. Kira.
Ryuk, you should check this out.
Who the fuck?
Websites like this are popping up everywhere lately.
The Legend of Kira the Savior. Huh. Sounds pretty cool.
So people can write the person who to kill?
I think they've taken the name Kira from the English word killer. Can't say I'm too happy about that, but I'm pulling up tons of sites just like this one.
So he's a proxy death note for everyone.
Human beings are like that, Ryuk. Although this would
That
probably
is
never
fucked.
happen in school, let's say that students were asked to discuss whether bad people deserve to die. Well, you can bet that everyone would give the politically correct answer.
It's just wrong to kill people.
That's what they're bound to say, but this is how they really feel. Most are too
Anonymous.
afraid to support me as they're worried about what others will think. Many would rather deny my existence. But on the internet, where you can remain anonymous, support for Kira is growing. Maybe people are afraid to say it out loud, but they all understand what's happening. Someone's making the bad guys disappear one by one. Those who have done no wrong are cheering for Kira in their hearts because they have nothing to fear, while those who have done wrong are on the run.
Yeah, you would still feel fucking guilty if you wrote somebody's name online and then they die, because, you know, it was you pretty much.
I head up an international police
Lind
task force
L.
which
Taylor.
includes all member nations. I am Lind L. Taylor, otherwise known as L.
He's a human.
It must mean L's serious about this. L, we
No,
follow.
that's not it.
I will not rest until the person or persons responsible are brought to justice. Kira, I will hunt you down. I will find you.
He seems certain he'll catch you.
That's gotta
We
be
have to get
just...
this first. And as long as the police don't find it, there won't be any evidence to convict me. Which means that catching me will be absolutely impossible.
He's enjoying this way too much.
What you're doing right now is evil.
You think I'm evil?
He's playing on his...
I am justice!
He knows.
I'm the one who'll become the god of a new world that everyone desires. All those who would oppose that god, they are the ones who are truly evil. I guess you're just too stupid, L. Too bad. This could have been a lot more interesting
right.
if you'd only been a bit smarter.
Oh boy. I don't think L is human, and now he's gonna somehow find out that... yep. Not the best idea, man.
I'll show the world what happens when you cross me.
That wasn't him. Or he was really a fool.
I had to test this just in case, but I never thought it would actually happen.
Yeah, he was just playing. That poor man just sacrificed himself, though. What the fuck?
I should tell you that he was an inmate whose execution was scheduled for today.
Ah.
Not me.
What?
It appears that not even you have access to information about these types of criminals.
He got you there.
But I assure you, L is real. I do exist. Now, try to kill me.
That was human mouth.
Look, it's Kira versus L. A live broadcast of killing.
What the fuck?
Amazing. Do it, Kira!
Someone stop this!
They're cheering for Kira.
So there are some people you can't kill. You've given me a useful hint.
Let me return the favor.
He is
I'll
human.
tell you something that I think you'll find interesting. Although this was announced as a worldwide broadcast, the truth is, we are only broadcasting in the Kanto region of Japan. I had planned to broadcast this message around the world until we found you, but it looks like that won't be necessary. I now know where you are.
This L guy is pretty good.
The police treated your
Damn.
first killing as an unrelated incident, but in actuality, the first of your victims was a suspect in Shinjuku. You are in Japan, and your first victim was little more than an experiment, which means that you haven't been killing for very long. It won't be too long now before I am able to sentence you to death.
Al has certainly lived up to his reputation.
He proved that Kira exists, that the deaths were murders, and that he is here in Japan.
Naturally, I'm very interested in...
And now he knows he needs the name. I'm speechless. What is he gonna do?
He's going to sentence me to death? Sounds interesting. I accept your challenge, L.
Oh my god.
Each of them has to hunt down
the other,
and the first one whose identity is revealed will die.
What the fuck, dude?
So much fun.
L. Kira, I will hunt you down wherever you're hiding, and I will eliminate you. I am justice.
Oh my fucking god, this anime is amazing. What the fuck? Man, I've been missing out on so many good stories. Jesus. And that has been Death Note episode 2. Wow. Man, what a crazy ride this anime is. It has literally now turned into a chess match between these two unknown faceless people, which one of them has the god of death on his side, and I doubt the other one is just a normal dude as well. I doubt he is. But he has shown some insane smarts this episode. Like, okay, put a dude on the TV with his name in the bar and just see what happens. That's like, alright, he got trapped there, light. But then get the clue from that he may need his name to kill him, that he's actually real, that it's not just coincidence of these people dying. He now has a certain time frame he operates in, like the 40 seconds. And he broadcasted these recordings separately in different regions so that he can find where the dude is from. What the fuck? That is so insanely smart. And if only the second episode has this level of writing, I cannot wait what the next episodes are gonna come up with. Some insane shit, I'm sure. Yeah, other than that, Light has a sister. He's got a small sister whose name is Siu, I think. She better not fucking die at any point in this show. She is way too young to die. And yeah, I mean, I don't know if there's anything more to talk about, really. I mean, we got the UN people, which is interesting. They have summoned L through the guy, which I wonder why. I genuinely thought it is because L is just a devil. That's why they don't even show his face or whatever. And he's got some sort of superpowers that he uses to track down people. But no, he seems to be human. So I wonder what the deal is there. And yeah, it is also quite interesting that L is L, just like Light is also L. His first letter in his name. And lastly, what is interesting is the whole entire premise of people seeing the connections of people, even people getting heart attacks. So they kind of made these online sites to write to the person or thing they think is doing these acts of violence, of heart attacks, deaths. And they didn't really show it, but I'm guessing they're writing, you know, people they want them to die, which alleviates them of the guilt of killing somebody, ending somebody's life, which still makes no fucking sense. Like, you know, if you write if you have a site and it says like, hey, write this person's name down and you're gonna die, he's gonna die. You write somebody's name down and the person dies, you're still gonna feel fucking guilty, you know? Like, that doesn't alleviate you of the guilt. So, interesting concept though. I really wanna see how that develops, the whole social aspect of it. But yeah, I gotta say, I am enjoying this anime a lot more than I thought I would. I mean, I thought I'm gonna like it, but I'm not liking it. I'm loving it. This is amazing. So yeah, there's that. So much so, I actually forgot to name the GOAT, the MVP for this episode. Fuck. You know what? I think it's pretty clear who it shall be. The MVP for this episode is gonna be L, because he's fucking smart. He's a smart man. So there you go. That has been Death Note. Still without a discussion, because I don't think there is a Reddit discussion anymore without spoilers. So that's kind of sad. But anyways, what did you think about this second episode of this amazing show? Are you kind of siding with Light on this whole matter, or are you siding more with L, with his thinking of we need to stop this guy, even though he is killing the bad guys only? You know, who are you siding with? And was there anything that I might have missed? Leave a comment below. Have you enjoyed this reaction? Consider leaving a like or a sub if you wanna see more. And if you do wanna see more, You can by clicking the very first link down below. Join the Scouts today and get early access to the next week's worth of stuff, shows, episodes, Death Note and Vinland Saga, which also is pretty damn good so far. I've only seen the first episode of that one, and it feels a lot like it is somewhat of a slow burn, and it's gonna take a couple more episodes to set up, but it is so well done, really great and well done show. That one is gonna go far as well, in my opinion. But yeah, you can see those in a link below. Thank you so much if you do join. And with that being said, this has been Frank with some more Death Note. I hope no online sites where you can write people's name down and then it's gonna claim like, oh, they're gonna die, is actually gonna happen ever in real life. Imagine that. Dude, we would probably go extinct in like a week if Death Note would be a real thing. Anyways, hope that doesn't happen, and I'll be seeing you in the next one.